So, quality items. I have been asked this question a number of times, how to recognize a good quality item. So, this is with a video. Bonjour, it's Marianne Lecker of mariannelecker.com and howtobechicandelegant.com, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have not already, please subscribe if you enjoy my videos and click on the little bell to receive the notifications. Thank you. So today I wanted to show you this caban that I bought in St. James. So this is not a sponsored video, by the way. I just absolutely love this brand, and they make really quality clothes. And as you know, I'm a woman from Normandy. I absolutely love that region of France, and this is made in Normandy, not very far from our beloved Mont Saint-Michel. So this is a caban. You may have seen it already in a couple of my videos. Absolutely love it. So first of all, I think the first thing to talk about, and many things to talk about, but this one I think is the fabric. The fabric on quality items, I find, just feel different. They feel good to the touch. They feel, they may feel thicker. You know, obviously, if it's wool, it will feel thicker. It will feel that there's something, you know, you can touch, and it's even, you know, strong under your fingers. I don't know, there's something about the fabric. The fabric has to be, of course, good quality. Usually it has a high content of natural fibers, so, you know, high content of cotton or linen or wool, cashmere, silk, that kind of thing. So usually that's what it is. But also it can be in blend, because sometimes you know, you need a little blend of unnatural fibers in order to keep the garment, for it to be easier to wear or easier to wash, or something that, you know, clings better, that kind of thing. So it's not because it's not 100% natural fabric that it's not high quality. So this one, high quality. I will read the label for you. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the fabric. So you have your label inside here. So I like to look at the fabric and the content. Sometimes you can think, oh, that's going to be nice. For instance, a winter coat, you need some wool, you know, to be nice and warm. So, unless of course you're getting those padded jackets. But here, the wool content. So here it says 100% len, 100% wool. So this is why it feels like it's wool. Once you know what wool feels like, once you know what linen feels like, looks like, all that, you will know just by looking sometime, or certainly by touching, if it contains wool. At least if it contains some wool, because it just feels different. So here, for instance, so 100% wool. So that's the outer here. Let's see it close up. 100% wool, and the lining, la doublure in French, 100% polyester. So the linings are usually done in polyester everywhere. So this is 100% wool. So you know it's going to be durable, you know it's going to be dry clean, has to be dry clean, and it says so on the label. Have a look on your label, especially when you invest in coats or you know, expensive pieces you're going to keep for a long time. Always take care of them and read the label, the instructions label. Do not put anything in a machine. That should be dry clean. Certainly something like that, 100% wool. If you put that in a washing machine, imagine that your cat would be able to wear it probably. So this is the wool. Also now, so we're talking about the feel, talking about the fabric, okay? Now, you know, how is it made? Have a look at the seam. The seam should be well sewn together. Look, I'm pulling on it. Nothing, you know, you can't see the seam. The seams are well made. Everything is well made everywhere. Have a look at the detail inside the collar. Here we have inside the collar this little tag here, so you can hang it. But this is only to hang, you know, if for a short while, if you're eating somewhere and, you know, there's nowhere to hang it. So it needs to be hung properly. Look at the finition. Here you've got that. It's just well finished. A garment of quality is just well finished. This is important. Have a look. You know, it's something, if you're not used to quality, have a look. Go in the best boutiques or in the best area of the shop or the mall you shop in, and have a look at the expensive things. You don't have to buy them, but look at them. Get used to feeling the fabric, having a look at every piece of the garment. Get used to quality. What does quality look like? What does quality feel like? How is it made? That kind of thing. And then you will know, after a little while of doing that, you will know more about quality, and straight away you don't even have to get really close or feeling a garment. You will know straight away just by looking at it from a few paces whether or not it is quality, and then you make your choice whether to buy it or not. So, and also, while you are there looking at it, put things on, try things on, how they feel on you. They usually feel better on you, and certainly pieces of quality are well kept, well designed, and especially if you're going to invest in a high quality piece, it has to fit you. So buy your correct size. It has to fit your body shape, of course. So these are other points. So again, we've got buttons. Look at this button close up. Okay, so these buttons are well sewn everywhere. You will see quality pieces. The buttons don't fall off within a couple of minutes of wearing it. This is important. The pockets, usually the pockets are sewn in. These were sewn in, and I had to remove the thread that was there. If you have some coats, you have a vent at the back. Usually you have a couple of stitches at the back, or a cross or something. You have to remove this stitch. It is just so that it keeps well when it's hung, before it is worn. So of course you have to remove the couple of stitches. This one has not got it. It is only one piece, but the coat to have it, you have to remove it. So the sleeves as well, how the sleeves, have a look, that they're not too short for you or not too long, that kind of thing. Everything has to fit you better. The garment has to fit you at the shoulders, because it is something that is really difficult or sometimes impossible just to get mended if you go to a tailor or a seamstress. So make sure that the garment you buy fits you at the shoulders. Anything else usually can be altered, but the shoulder area is a difficult one to get done. So that's the piece here. You can see everywhere, the lining is well finished. There's nothing that's hanging, no thread, everything, you can see everything is well finished. And this is the difference that a good quality piece has over less quality items. Something else I wanted to talk about with quality, as I'm here on this topic, is that I talk a lot about quality items, but quality may mean different things to different people, and that is fine, okay? So depending on your budget, you may have a low budget, but higher budget. Okay, so depending on your budget, quality will mean different things. Somebody's got a high budget here. For them, that quality is going to be probably in the high design of the Coco Chanel, the Guerlain, the Lanvin, etc. So that is why quality for these people with high budget. If you are in middle, of course, you may not be able to buy that kind of high quality item, and this is fine. According to your budget, always stick to what you can afford, or put money aside until you can afford something better. So you see, you can have some good quality items depending on each budget, and you don't, if you have a low budget, you don't have to think that only these high quality items are the only items of high quality. You can have quality at every budget, and nowadays you have some high street brands who do good quality items. So you don't have, what I wanted to say is just you don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars for one item if you have a low budget. This is for sure. And personally, I do not have a high budget. I'm more probably around here. So I buy the quality that I can afford, and always buy what you can afford. I never advise people to get into debt to buy quality. I think it is silly because, you know, once you're into debt, it's very difficult to get out of debt. I personally like to buy things that I can afford, and I do not like to be into debt. So I know many people are into debt, especially when they're young, because they are paying the university fees, for instance, you know, in the UK and in the United States. Universities are very high, and many people are into debt in tens of thousands of dollars because of that. So really, if they wanted to buy quality items, thinking, oh, I have to buy $1,000, I have to buy this blazer which is $20,000, I can't afford it, but that's the only way I can buy quality. You know, I'd never advise that. Please, if you're into debt, you know, the main thing to do is to pay your debt as soon as you can, because the longer you leave it, the more interest you're going to have to pay, and your debt will increase. So sorry if I mentioned that, but you know, it's a very important topic. So when I mention quality items, it's always in the back of my mind, there's the quality that you can afford. Okay, and I do not have items in my wardrobe that are $1,000 of dollars, and suddenly I'm thinking, no, I don't have even one item that is 1,000. I don't even have one item that is even 500. So, but for me, some items. This one was only just under. How much was it? Just over 200 euros. I don't even remember the price because I bought a sweater with it. But it's between 200 and 300 euros. So you see, and still it's the high quality. So you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on items to have high quality. You can have good quality items, much lower priced. To be honest, let's think about it on this topic. If a jacket is $30,000, is it 30 times better or of a better quality than $1,000 jacket? Always buy quality that you can afford, and I think it's a very good advice. So also, what we are on this topic, quality garments will last you a long time. Of course, in a previous video I mentioned that, you know, have a look at what you want to buy in quality, especially if you're going to invest in a few hundred or a few thousands. You know, ensure that unless you want to sell it, and you can sell it later, it is not always possible to sell garments, to sell things on, especially if they're trendy, because if you buy an expensive item, and that's the thing as well, to buy designer so very well, but they do things that are trendy, and if you buy something that's ultra trendy this year, next year could be out of fashion, and having spent a lot of money on something that is out of fashion and no longer sellable, and you may have in your wardrobe something that is not wearable and not sellable, so in my view to be a waste of money. But yes, so ask yourself, do I still want to wear this in 5 years time or 10 years time or more? So this is the thing with classics, and this is what I advise. If you're going to buy classics are things that are of a style, of a color, of, you know, all these things. It's a garment that is classic in style, that you can wear for years and years and decades. We do that in France mainly, as I have mentioned many times. So of course, if you buy something classic, you will want to wear it again and again. So is that good quality enough that you can wear it again and again? Because, you know, after wearing a number of times, something that's not very good quality, you know, will not look good, it will fall apart. So when spending money, ensure there's such good quality, especially for a coat that will be worn probably every day for 4 months, 5 months at a time, and a few years. And also, is it the style we'll still want to wear in 5 years, 10 years time? You know, if you wear something every day for 5 months every year, well, after a while you may get a little bit bored with it. So these are the questions to ask yourselves. I mentioned a lot of things in this topic, so I hope it helped you. Please let me know what you think, and thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting on this video. Thank you.